YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you for all of your support. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, also the notification icon, because I try to post regular tips and strategies to help you guys take your game to your next level. So in the Chiefs playbook, had a couple requests from my patrons to start building out some schemes. I've got probably about 4 or 5 formations that are broken down, really extensive schemes, and this is actually a really fun pass-orientated playbook. I really like this a lot. A formation that I really haven't broken down a lot in my channel, just because a lot of people like using bunch sets, and I try to do things outside of what is common for my patrons and from our subscribers, is using different formations. But I'm going to jump into a formation a lot of people like to use, which is the gun tights slot formation. And I want to talk about one of the best quick snap plays, one of the best base plays in the game, and this is the wheel switch. So right here in the middle, right here, wheel switch. What's great about this particular play is that it's a great play that you can audible into and just snap the ball. Run it stock. No reason to go ahead and make any kind of adjustments to it. I'm sure that you probably could set up some adjustments to make it more deadly, but I like this particular play because it forces your opponent to go ahead and defend the middle of the field, over the middle, the top over the middle of the field. Also, you've got ways to attack your opponent in the flats, which makes it very difficult to stop. And if you complement this with a full scheme, which I do have on my channel, where I actually break down the drive trail, bench swap, play action stop, and some running plays, it's a full scheme that I've actually just posted on my Patreon. So I wanted to show this play to you. Now, I like to run it flipped. That's just my personal preference. People don't have to run it this way, but that's just my personal preference. So that's how I'm going to do this. And let's just go and take a look at this particular play against just man coverages and go from there. All right, so basically against man coverages, whether it's just, basic 2-man under, really what we're looking for is we're looking for the combinations of Watkins' route, then Kelsey. So Watkins is going to be our hot read, and then we're going to look to Kelsey and then Robinson on the shake route. Now that's a corner post route, and that's going to help you open things up a little bit later on with some of the coverages. But Watkins' route is going to be the first route we're going to take a look at because it's a nice little possession catch right over the middle against man coverage. Now, the problem with the way that route is designed is sometimes you can actually have a yellow zone in the middle, or a user territory type play, so you might want to watch out with that. But on the right-hand side, you've got basically a pseudo bench concept with Kelsey, so a good tight end will actually generally get good separation with this particular play right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next level. Also take a look at Robinson's route. It's a double move route, and it generally will get really good separation against that, so you can actually throw that in against your opponent if he's running a lot of cover 2 man. So that's what I do like about this, is that you have this. Hill's route, these wheel routes are not as effective as they used to be. Hill's obviously got 99 speed with the wheel route. If you got a guy that's playing a lot of really aggressive man, you might be able to get it off. But I really like to focus on the concept of that little spot route by Watkins, the out route, and then the post corner route, the corner post route with Robinson, and just kind of go from there. Let's take a look at some man blitzes and essentially show you how basically this toasts against man blitzes too. Now, if you're running against a guy that runs a lot of man blitzes, obviously you want to go and hit this hot route right here, which is going to be over the middle. That's user territory, so that's one thing you need to pay attention to. But you've got the quick outs. This is going to give you an opportunity to go and get some pretty good yards. And what I like about this particular play is that corner post concept, that route by corner post, actually kind of works like the defender will get out, or the wide receiver will get out there and block for you. So it will allow you to go and turn it up a little bit. Now let's see if we can get this off. A lot of times what happens is you can also, if you can get enough time, that corner post route can turn into a huge play for you. So that's one thing to take and consider. And let's see if we can get the huge play opportunity right here with Hill. So not going to expect it to happen all the time, but it's definitely an opportunity that you can get a one-play touchdown with. Now, with the cover 2, still same progressions and reads. Go ahead and drop it down to the middle against cover 2. That could be user territory, so you make your next progression from there. And your next progression might be the out, so you want to try to hit that fairly quick. You can get a nice completion with that. Also with cover 2, you got this wheel flat route type concept. So what I could do to go ahead and challenge my opponent, if he's running a lot of cover 2, is I'll wheel up my backside running back Bell, and he'll actually push up and it actually works like a makeshift screen. So if you get that wide receiver to block for you, that can give you some pretty good yards underneath, and it's just going to force your opponent to go ahead and defend the flats. Now against cover 3, once again, I'm going to look to Watkins, then Kelsey, and then Robinson. And if nobody goes in the middle of the field, I'm going to go ahead and drop it down in the middle of the field and take those yards. But you also have got the quick out route, and you want to go ahead and try to force your opponent to defend that out route. Also, that corner post route, it will get into a sweet part of the zone. So if he does try to go ahead and take away that little spot route, you can hit that. And then you've got your wing wheel concept that you can use as a pseudo, basically screen off to the right. If you want to get those guys up a little bit quicker, or get the running back up quicker to attack upfield, just go ahead and do a wheel route, and essentially he's going to go ahead and get up a little bit quicker. If you leave him as a flat, usually blocking is going to work a little bit better for you, so the CPU doesn't attack the guy out there. So you see how the blocking gets a little bit better for you if you just leave it as the wing. Now I'm going to run this against cover 4 drop, very popular defense, but once again, spot route is going to be an area that you want it to hit. And then obviously you've got basically the underneath route that you can go and pop if the coverage floats up. And then you got the corner post. Watch how it breaks. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to do an inside pass lead. So even though Robinson didn't hold on to it, you're going to go to possession, catch that. You're going to get yourself in a sweet area of the zone. And you got your little makeshift screen on the backside that you can actually go ahead and hit against your opponent. So it's got all these great little, you have 4 areas that you can go with consistently with the spot route, the wing, and all that stuff. So let's take a look at if we break down, if we go against palms coverages, if this opens up any routes. All right, so if it's palms, this little stick route should be available for you because the matching principles don't sit. Also, you can hit this little out. So a lot of your reads are still the same. And the wing will be naked. So you can actually, if you got a guy that runs a lot of palms, you can go ahead and make sure you hit that. So if he's running a lot of palms, let's go ahead and wheel up the running back. And you can see the defenders don't even respond to that. So that's where that wheel is really going to come in handy against someone who runs a lot of palms. And the corner post is going to get double teamed. So you probably want to stay away from that corner post route. That's going to get double teamed. But for the most part, a lot of these passing routes are still going to be, available for you. So still the same reads and progressions. This is something I'm actually building out for my patrons as a full scheme. I'm using this as one of my base quick hike plays, bench swap, drive trail, the halfback sweep. So if you guys want to see that, you can just go to my Patreon for $1. You can see all the schemes I build out. But this is a third playbook that I built out already for the beginning of the year. Started with New England, the Chargers, and now I'm in the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you guys do like these type of tips, please go ahead and smash that like button. And I'll be rolling out more offensive defense tips to take your game to the next level. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.